Hey, Dani K coming to you from Dani K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip actually comes to you from our workshop that we had, our weigh-in workshop we have weekly, but it was just last week on Thursday. And Susan actually said, you know, we didn't even make a weight goal, but everybody lost weight. Like, we didn't make like a weight loss goal. Because at the end of every evening, or at the end of every workshop in the evening, we do like a goal, set goals for the next week. And so hopefully you achieve those goals, so it kind of keeps you, gets you motivated. So that's part of that weigh-in workshop. So at the end, they were all making these goals, but then, like I said, Susan said, we didn't even make a weight loss goal. And I said, that's a good thing. So then the following week, which was just this past week, they all weigh in and they all lost weight. And they weren't focused on that. So, hey, Roxy. So basically, that's what I said in the title of it. So if you focus on the smaller goals, you will get and you will have greater success, better results. Because a lot of times people, when they come into the gym or they start an exercise program, whether it's a DVD, whether it's a weight loss program from wherever, or you're going to the school track, whatever weight loss program that you're trying to do or you're starting, if you focus on the major goal of losing weight, it's going to be it might feel like or seem like an uphill battle. Because that's the only thing that you're focused on. Weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. And then if you don't see it the first week, you get pissy. You don't see it the second week, you get a little more frustrated, So the thing is, if you're making, you have that goal, but you have to have smaller steps to achieve those goals, to achieve that ultimate goal. So if you look at smaller goals, and that will ultimately get you to that bigger goal. So as we found out, like in our workshop last week, and we're sitting down and we're going through, we're going through, I do the weigh-in, and then we go through everybody's goals, like what they did achieve or what they didn't achieve, what they had problems with, what they struggled with. So, but the major thing that we found, that every small goal that they set, even if they set 3, but they got 2 out of 3, right? They met 2 out of 3. It's still, those were small baby steps that got them to the weight loss. Everybody lost weight, because they were focused on their smaller goals. So, as you, for instance, if you decide as a goal that you want to be a doctor, I mean, you don't just go from down here to going up here to being a doctor. It just doesn't happen that way. So you have to make those small steps. You have to figure out the path, the steps, all of that, to get to that goal of being a doctor, or mechanic, or a head mechanic, or a CEO, or owner of a business. You just don't jump into those things. There's small steps that you have to take, and you have to look into, and you have to plan out, kind of like an outline. So, and then once you make those small steps, again, let's say you're trying to be a doctor. So you make those small steps. No, you're not a doctor yet, but look what you've done. And you're that much closer to being a doctor. So you are moving in that direction. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. But if you don't have a plan about how to be a doctor, and you just say, oh, I want to be a doctor, and you don't have a plan, guess what you're never going to achieve? You're never going to achieve being a doctor, right? So, I mean, and that's with anything. So if you just walk into either a gym or whatever kind of, workout program that you are walking into or setting forth, if you have that ultimate goal of doing that, but you don't have a plan on how to get there, you're not taking those steps on how to get there, it's just, this is what you want, it's going to be a lot harder to achieve. So you have to see those smaller steps, and if you see those smaller steps and you're achieving those smaller steps, that in turn keeps you motivated to getting to that ultimate goal. A lot of times people ask me, Dani, I need motivation for this, I need motivation for that. I can give you all the tools, I can give you all the cliches, I can give you all the little words or whatever to just do it. You know what I mean? Like, I can give you all of that to get you motivated, but it starts from within. You have to do You have to do you, right? So you have to actually, and you need to see certain results. You just can't go. So another analogy that I had said in that workshop was, for instance, if I'm going from here to the other side of the wall, and I'm not sure if I shared this with you before, but, I have to have a plan. Like, from here to the other side of the room, I can't just jump there. I might say, hey, you know what, looks like it might take 10 steps. And if I can make it in 8 steps, then I've achieved something. But I'm planning that out. I'm planning from here to there. I'm planning it out. I'm not just jumping all out into it. Because I'm telling you, if I stand here and think, oh, all it is I just jump over to the other side of the room and I don't make it, I fail. So then it feels like I shouldn't do it again, right? So basically, you're making those small steps to get to the other side of the room. And I'm not really thinking about how I got to get to the other side, I got to get to the other side, I got to get to the other side. I'm thinking about, I'm putting one foot in front of the other, so I'm thinking about those small goals, those small steps, and guess what? That gets me to the other side of the room. So you can make any kind of like an analogy for that thing, but you have to start and do smaller steps, smaller goals. So if you're setting out, geez, my phone is blowing up. If you're setting out, 60-pound weight loss or 50-pound weight loss or whatever it is, also what is going to help keep you motivated is, again, making those small goals. So, more energy. I find something that, several years ago I had a lady that, a client that didn't quite lose, weight, or was losing a little bit of weight the first couple of weeks, but what she did see, she noticed energy. So when you jump in and say, oh, I just want to lose weight, make other goals so that you can notice that you're achieving something so that you keep that motivation going. So it's energy. Maybe at work you have to climb up 2 or 3 flights of stairs and you get so winded you have to stop and you have to rest and you have to, whatever. So make that a goal. I'm going to climb up those 3 flights of stairs without losing my breath, without stopping, or maybe without stopping, and then without getting winded. Whatever, my cholesterol is high, I'm going to lower that. My blood pressure is high, I'm going to lower that. My sleep is interrupted. So, exercising, and putting forth all of that helps with, being able to rest, to sleep. So working out helps and has so many other benefits. But when we're looking at just the big picture of losing weight, we kind of lose what the exercise can bring to us as far as lowering the blood pressure, lowering the cholesterol. Maybe you're a type 2 diabetic where, through exercise and nutrition, you can, rid yourself of that or lessen the medicine or whatever it might be. So when you're setting out small goals like that, it's keeping you motivated to getting that. So you're not focused up here, but you're focused on these small goals and you're checking them off. So make a list of those small goals. More energy, climbing those stairs, lessening your medicine, lowering your blood pressure, lowering your cholesterol, sleeping more, whatever, getting stronger, going from the 8 pounds to the 10-pound dumbbells, whatever it might be. But make small goals so that keeps you motivated, right? Because like I said, I can give you all the motivational tips, I can do all the motivational videos, I can say, woo, go get them, like whatever. But if you're not seeing any kind of results, and all you have set forth is losing 60 pounds, but you're not taking note of all this other stuff that's going on that's good, it's not going to keep you motivated. So find smaller things that are going to keep you motivated, and then guess what? You have no other choice. If you're staying in tune to that, you're eating healthier, your small goal of getting more water in, smaller goal of lifting the 10-pound dumbbell instead of the 8-pound dumbbell, maybe a small goal of doing at least 1 class a week, whatever it might be. Just make those small goals, and lo and behold, the 60 pounds is going to be lost, right? So you're focused on all these other ones, and then next thing you know, you're like, oh my gosh, look, I'm losing weight, because you're staying true and staying motivated, and you're keeping it going. So write down your small goals, not just your big goal, not just that weight loss goal, but write down smaller goals that's going to help keep you motivated and keep you energized and doing and looking forward to getting into the gym or popping that DVD in or whatever your exercise routine might be. So I hope this helps you guys. I know it's frustrating when you have certain results or certain weight results and you don't achieve them, but you're not looking at the smaller picture to get you to the bigger picture. So when we do our weigh-in workshops, which is on Thursdays, we've only done 2 so far, so we do 6, so we've got 2 out of 6. So you can still join in, and I can do it live. If you're in California, you can hook us up live from California and join in on our workshop talk. We hit a lot of deep conversations. It's not just about losing weight. It's about your mental health, your internal health, your external health. Achieving certain goals, setting certain goals. Fitness, work related, like whatever it might be. Like we encompass everything. So it's not just weight loss, that we're focused on. We focus on and tap on a lot of different things in this workshop, and it's pretty good. Sometimes we get pretty deep, so definitely write down those smaller goals, and those, I promise you, will help you when you're achieving those small goals and chopping it. It's like you're chopping a tree down. Like you have a tree, you can't just go whack, right? You gotta knock it down little by little, right? So when you're hitting it little by little, that's little check marks, little check offs that you've achieved that goal, you've achieved that goal, you've achieved that goal, and then lo and behold, boom, there goes the whole tree. You hit your 60-pound weight loss. So write down those small goals, make it a checklist, and check off those things and do it, and I promise you, you will reach your ultimate goal. So if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, any comments or questions about the weigh-in workshop, leave me some comments, PM me, DaniKGymWellness.com, Dani K Gym Wellness on Facebook. If you want me to do a tip to help you, let me know. Leave me a comment, private message me. I got you. That's what I'm here for, to help you on your fitness journey. So, and just a couple more days. Today is the 12th, so a couple more days for that Fall Back into Fitness special. And I have that link there if you want to just click on it and join online. You can do that, or you can come on in. It's only on till the 14th. Stay tuned, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.